Hello to anyone out there watching this, I'm Connor, and today I'm going to be running through an experiment where I strip the shell off of an egg, leaving behind a membrane and making it squishy like this. For this experiment, I used 2 eggs, 2 clear glass containers, some vinegar, and some water. To prepare for the experiment, fill each container with some vinegar or water. I recommend using about 350 milliliters. I started with roughly 250 and ended up needing to add more. After pouring the liquids, all you need to do is put the eggs in water or vinegar and wait. My eggs were in the solution for about 12 hours when I first checked them, and that was not long enough to dissolve the shell, so I put them back in for another 6 hours, making a total of 18 hours. As you can see, when the egg is dropped in vinegar, bubbles start to come off it and it will begin to move around. As you watch the egg dance around in the vinegar, I'll take a moment to talk about what's happening. In vinegar, there is an acid known as acetic acid. The calcium carbonate in the eggshells will react with the acetic acid, forming calcium acetate, carbon dioxide, and water. The carbon dioxide is released as bubbles, floating to the surface, and the water mixes with the vinegar. The calcium acetate is either dissolved in water, which is part of the vinegar, or settles to the bottom. In the glass with water, there is no acetic acid, and therefore no reaction. Here you can see where I checked the egg, and upon finding that the shell was not completely dissolved, I added some more vinegar and put it back in for a few more hours. Now that the eggs have been sitting in their respective solutions long enough, it's time to give them a test. The egg and water is still as hard as it was when the experiment started, and the egg and vinegar is soft and squishy. If you take a few minutes, the remaining white coloration can be rubbed off and will wash away underwater. So, there you go, a shellless egg. Best of luck with the experiment.